No, I thought you were talking about the one that's in our group. No. The one in his group was about 32.
Oh, yeah,
Easily.
How old is it?
I said like,
I want to say like 30, 31.
30.
Esteban, what is this? Oh my God. How's it going, everybody? So it is now December 1st, 2019, which means about 13, 14 more days until I am back home. So I'm pretty excited for that. We got a practice coming up, as usual, on a Sunday. So while I am at practice, I guess past me will once again come up and talk about his Thursday, because it was Thanksgiving back in the States, but we decided to bring it over here. But of course, after the whole AFC Bournemouth tour. So I'm just gonna let him take it away while I go and get some shots up. All right, thank you again, future me. So today, it's actually Thanksgiving Day back home, but as of right now, we still got a masterclass, but it's a treat. We're going to Vitality Stadium, home of AFC Bournemouth, the local Premier League football club. So far, everything that I'm looking at, I think there's a stadium over there, and then just all this park. Pretty, very pretty. Although it's a slightly sketch park town, it's pretty. So anyway, I will meet back up with you guys as soon as I find the rest of my group, and guess we'll get the tour going. So I was able to catch up with everybody. They were in the reception area of the office, but we went upstairs into the little conference room there, and we just mainly talked about organizational culture, how they pretty much reset it and they were able to advance into the Premier League from being in League Two. They also let us tour the locker room, and we were able to see the field and the stadium, so it was really nice. But I hope that someday I'll be able to catch a game here, because that's still on my bucket list, to watch a Premier League game. So I'll keep you updated on that. All right, Dre, what do you think?
Yo, this is amazing. Honestly, it's like it's small, but you can tell this was like it was local at first, and then it just got big. Hey, they made it up fast. They got
Kind of like stuck to its roots, you know?
yeah.
All right, so I'm heading off to my Friendsgiving, since, you know, all the Americans, we don't have enough time or money to go back home for a day. Kind of bring home to us. All right, what's going on? So this is after Friendsgiving. Please excuse the shirtlessness. I was tired of being dressed up the entire day, actually. But anyway, so everybody just came and brought some really good food. I brought some okay food. I made mashed potatoes over the night, coming back from the basketball game beforehand, because I didn't know when we were going to come in. But yeah, I was up until 2 a.m. making them, but I did not mind. The company was wonderful. Everybody was just having a good time. As you saw in the beginning, we also had some cake, and Sheik was just ready to cut into that. But some of us even had some football while we were watching the Cowboys and Bills game. We don't have to talk about that. But anyway, just that's everything that's been going on socially. Still just hanging out with everybody. And this whole Friendsgiving thing, it was well needed. Helped me kind of feel a little bit at home, especially when my family, they actually gave me a call when we actually started eating. So it was nice to see them, although the connection kept cutting out. But anyway, I'm gonna bring it back to you, future Sean. You get that report done. Once again, thank you, past me. Anyway, so now it is actually about 6:41, and we are busy working on our port. How's it? I'll just let you do you. But yeah, we're still working on the marketing thing. We are getting really close. The deadline is this Wednesday, and we got to make sure and get it done before we leave for our game in Southampton, I think, against Solent. We owe them one. So anyway, I will talk to you guys once I'm done with this, because I'm on the crevice of getting this done. Alright, so pretty much it is like right now almost 2 in the morning. I had to finish trying to get the references down on my paper. I got so many of them. But yeah, I believe I got it done. But I thought I might as well still try to finish out like y'all's day and I guess just tell you everything that's been going on. So pretty much with basketball, we came close yet again. So we had to go against West England, Bristol. We went over there. It was a really good gym. But, excuse me, pretty much we actually, so to set up everything, practice was looking a little bit different. We had a different lineup where me and Dre were like we're out there together, and usually we work well together on the court, and in game and in practice, everything was just clicking all cylinders, and it looked like that we were going to be the ones that would start. But Dre started, but I didn't. I usually don't have a problem with like starting or not. I just know what would probably help us get going, because we started out that game slow. Like we were down like 20, 25 at the half. But you know us, we ended up coming back. We took the lead with a minute left. And then I don't know what happened, other than the fact that we let them score and I passed up a good shot. I just wasn't clock aware. Like I saw the time was like at 20 seconds and I thought, oh, we shouldn't rush for a shot. And although I was open in the corner, I was also a little bit wary because I only made one shot the entire game out of, I think, 5 or 6 total, 2 or 3 from the outside. But anyway, with that in mind, and also the idea that I thought that we would have had more time, I swung it around thinking that one of our guys would have an open drive, which in a way he did, and he did finish it, but it was the wrong clock. Apparently the shot clock still had 5 seconds, and I couldn't see it because I was in the same corner as it. If I just look over and then try to shoot it, best believe it's getting sent in the stands. But we lost by 2 and passed up a really good opportunity to take a win. But I really feel that for us to be successful, for us to really, got a message from a friend of mine, but anyway, so I've noticed that we are kind of front runners in the way where if our defense is clicking, that's when we actually make baskets on the other end. And once we actually started getting stops, we were able to score left and right. Kashawn did really well with finishes. Sheik, he actually got hurt that game. Just sprained his ankle, so he should be all right. But Dre did really well on defensive end and boxing out as well. Because they had this one huge guy. He was like 6'7", 6'8", super muscled up. And he could jump out the gym. I think his head was pretty level with the rim a few times. Got in a few good dunks. So, but yeah, as of right now, we have a game on Wednesday against Solent. We go to Southampton, which is about an hour away from here. Probably about 45 minutes, so that should be pretty fun. Less of a drive. So yeah, that's everything going on with basketball. Oh, also I think that game actually made me shoot more, and it's been working. I haven't really thought about it, and that's mainly been my problem. So my shooting, I don't think is going to be much of a problem. I just have to be able to keep my pace in the game, because I think I get rushed, and that's what makes it happen. Or I think about trying not to rush, and that makes it worse. Sorry. So, the school stuff. Past Sean showed you everything that's been going on socially. Basketball, just discussed that. Spiritually speaking, I feel like I'm getting a lot closer. There was a little stint where I just felt not so much of a connect, but the Lord kind of reminded me that when it comes to worship, praise, adoration, it's not for me, it's for Him. If I go into worship thinking that, I'm gonna feel His presence, like solely just thinking about feeling His presence just on my part, it may never come. It'll not come. You have to see, worship and praise, that's when you're giving to whatever you worship and praise. And if you're going to worship and praise the Lord, you're giving your praise, your adoration, your love, your devotion, your dedication, your appreciation, all that, stuff that somehow spits bars. Anyway, but all that stuff, you're giving it to the Lord. So, that's a gift. Don't expect anything in return. But He will gift you with that, because He wants to see you joyful, and He knows that He is the only way of true joy, or anything that He allows in your life can be He's the only reason, because He allows such things in life. Not to say that I'm thinking of allowed as kind of I wouldn't say a bad word, or it probably has just a rough connotation, but I would say more, what would be a good word? I don't know. But I guess permission is a good word. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm really tired, but I really want to try and update you guys. But that was a good kind of word from the Lord and reminder. Almost done with 1 Samuel. I've gone into Revelation a little bit more, and I'm at the point where I stopped the last time about a year ago. All the lines in the Bible, they're starting to fade away, if you will. Once I reach chapter 6, chapter 7, it'll be new territory for me. Not to say that I don't know everything that's going to go on, but I don't know the full details of everything already. So it's going to be a bunch of new stuff that I'm ready to explore. What else? I guess some things about the UK. Some of you guys have been just a little bit interested on just some weird colloquial things, or habits that the people do here. So one that most people probably already know, when someone wants to say thank you, they say cheers. But the crazy thing is that if you say thank you, you'll get a response that's equivalent to if we said sorry. For instance, I said thank you to somebody, and they said, "Oh, it's all right," as if I apologize for something, and I'm just like, wait, hold on, what? Did I do something wrong? And it made me second guess myself. So, yeah, there's that. There was another one, and it just totally slipped my mind. Maybe I should just go to bed. Yeah, I'll probably do that. That sounds nice. Very nice. Anyway, so I guess thank you for sticking around during my tiredness. I'm going to try and edit this as soon as I can and get it posted up. So, anyway, I will see you guys next week. Hopefully I won't be as tired because I won't have a project due until, I think December 18th, which is when I will be back in Conway, like for the 4th day, maybe 5th. I don't know what the technicality is. Maybe it's 3rd. I don't know. We'll think about it later. Anyway, till then, I will see you guys next time. Dre, this is rough.
Oh, this is bad.